Clubhouse shenanigans. Clubhouse shenanigans is in the. Hold on, one mic. Clubhouse shenanigans is in the room, so this is going on YouTube, man.
Wait, what?
These niggas, I think they don't have nothing else to talk about, and they just be like, fuck it. Put it on Wack. I don't even know Scooter. Never met Scooter. Can't tell you his music. Can't tell you nothing. Only thing I told him is, y'all jumped out the window. Wasn't no gunshots. The neighbors say wasn't no gunshots. They telling you it looked like he bled out. If that artery in that leg got punctured, it's a possibility. So I know a few people that died because that artery got hit. Here it go right here. If y'all
So
wanna
hopping over a gate, Wack, what would have, like, that can, like, puncture, right?
If you go to hop over, think about it.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get over a chain link gate, right? We're going to call it chain link. Lord forbid it had the spike top.
Yeah, that black one.
And you come down on it. The regular OG gray chain link, them tips have always fucked people up. I seen a nigga try to get over the barbed wire, and the barbed wire got him. Sliced it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you come down on that tip's no different than a knife. Remember, it wires off at the top, those chain link fences. If you went to hop it and you come down on it and it puncture your artery, look at my PTR, you're going to bleed.
That's a fact.
Right.
Bleed. That's a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So
they got the deep.
We've all cut ourselves. We've all cut
artery
ourselves.
and
that one right there in your leg, that motherfucker is a direct to your heart for some reason.
That's the one when you have a heart attack or problem, they sent that splint up.
Yeah.
Open up your arteries. That's the same artery.
Yeah.
Or when you have an embolism in your leg, blood
you
clots,
gotta remember,
embolism.
Ebony, let's think about it, right? Let's really do the math. A nigga running from the police, what's happening already? His
adrenaline, right.
Okay, you run.
Pulse is up, blood is pumping.
When you're hopping, you're not climbing. When we hop, we up and over. So if you go up and don't get all the way over and you come down, you're coming down with force.
Because that's like twisted to the point where it's sharp at that tip, right? They kind of twist it around to kind of bind it together, and then it's sharp as fuck. Because I've hopped gates before and scraped my leg. I didn't come down on it, but that shit is sharp. Yeah.
So you got your adrenaline going. Adrenaline means your blood is pumping. So if you come down and you happen to be a direct hit, that tip of that shit on that artery and it punctures it,
it's going to be impaled inside of that artery right there, yeah.
I'll bleed out.
Oh, quick too. And then if you even get down and you still running, it's pumping, yeah, you're going to bleed out even faster. You're right.
Now, look,
this is why our decision making, I'm wondering why the nigga ran. Like, I know they said something about a female was supposed to be in there hostage or something. And this is why I be telling niggas, hey, bro, I know I be hearing y'all laughing about the toxic relationships and how, you know, it's a turn on, but hey, man, shit, fuck all that. I guarantee you when it come down to it, whatever you got going on with that female led to a police call, and that what got them there, and whatever reason, I say you opened the door and saw them and closed it and got on, and the chase was on.
Why run? That was my first question. Everybody wants to talk about what happened after the fact, you know, the reaction to the action, but why the cops came? What did you have going on? Was it something where
the initial call, I'm thinking they said it was gunshots, right?
I did hear that was the initial call, yes, gunshots.
So, did the nigga pop a cap in the floor? Did he pop a cap in the walls? Did he, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
What did he do?
Something guilty. That was definitely a guilty thing that he did. The action.
His birthday too.
Fuck his birthday.
So what is his birthday got to?
Okay, did they find the girl in the house?
Hell no.
No, but what if the girl jumped him?
Wasn't no girl in the house.
So did the girl? Well, okay. So did a bitch call the police on him? knowing he dirty over there, mad.
That's what I think happened right
Could
there, Wack.
be.
You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta
That's
really,
why he
if
ran,
we
because
gonna
he was
talk
dirty.
about it, yeah, like, think about it. No, let's think about it, right? You at home. It's your birthday. You setting up to do whatever. Ain't nobody there. Sound like wasn't nobody there. Sound like this bitch somewhere, and she probably texting, and you like, you doing you or whatever, and I know you gonna be with that bitch, whatever, and he like, yeah, so what? Whatever the narrative is. And she like, then been over there, let's learn from this, and she know this, this over there. She make a call. He got a girl hostage over there, and let's say the bitch really think, let's say he didn't told her, I got a bitch over here, don't come over here. I ain't fucking with you. She makes a call, girl hostage in the house. It's the address. Police come over there. He knock at the door. He opened the door, see Johnny, and he slammed the door. He dirty as a motherfucker in here. So in his head, he ain't thinking the broad didn't call the police. He thinking the police is coming to come in that motherfucker. He get on. Now remember I told you this. If a female that made a false call to send them people over there, because of how this happened, they go double back and grab her ass.
Mm-hmm. For
Yo,
sure.
Because of
that's
that,
exactly how I think that shit happened, how you just said it. I
I
swear to
mean,
God.
because if the girl wasn't in the house, that means somebody lied and told them the girl was in the house. Or that means the police went to the wrong address.
Yep.
But why run? It's like
Because he
Because
the
was
he dirty
dirty.
Because he
for
was dirty.
real.
Yeah.
He was
because he's
dirty.
dirty.
If you in there
Okay.
and you open your door, it's a bunch of police, you're oblivious that a broad did put the fake call in because she know what you got over there. Or you did told this bitch on your text, I got another bitch over here. You probably fucking with that bitch Sharon. Yeah, she over here, so what, bitch? Mind your business. She calls the police because she knowing you dirty and tell them it's a girl over there hostage and some shooting in the house. That makes them come over there to search. You open the door, you ain't thinking nothing of it. Hey, what? Oh shit, nigga! Only thing you know is what you got in your house. That's all you know.
But if you getting called on a shots fired call, the police are coming. Definitely, you gonna know that's the police at the door, right? Or
No, he don't know. He
okay.
doesn't know the call went in. The woman, the bitch that put the call in from a whole nother location and lied. He don't know.
But the way the police are coming is like boom, boom,
Man,
boom.
that nigga opened the door and seen all them police out there, and he know he dirty in there. He thought they was coming because he dirty. He's oblivious to this
Right,
female that
right, right,
told these
right.
people. He's oblivious to that.
And it's funny because they keep saying, we got a phone call. We got a phone
See,
call. They won't
man,
say what the phone call
oh,
came
it's gonna
from.
track back because the phone call recorded.
Yep.
Phone call recorded. I don't believe them police. Um, shot or done. You know what I'm saying? The neighbors would have heard a shot.
And they had the body cam footage too. They said there was nothing on there. They just showed exactly. Then they showed them shooting.
Huh?
Body cam footage.
Yeah, I mean, even the neighbors would have said it was some shooting. I don't think it was no gunshot ain't the neighbors. Somebody would have said it was shots earlier. I think somebody called in on a fake call. Somebody made a fake report. And I guarantee you it's a female. Guarantee you.
Wack, think about it. It had to have been a fake call. That's why they was running around saying he got shot by the police.
I guarantee you it was a female, bro. No, they just know he dead and the police was chasing him. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna assume that that's what happened, but I guarantee you when the investigation hit, somebody put in a fake call on that man, and I bet it's a female. Everything is gonna be on his phone. Whoever he was texting the back and forth, all that shit. Watch. Guarantee you. Guarantee that. It's a nigga birthday. He online with a chick with you. Don't worry about what I'm doing. I ain't fucking with you. You fucking with that other bitch. And he just told her, but yeah, she over here right now. So what? There it went.
That's when shit went left.
There it went. That's what she, you know what I'm saying? There it went.
Wack, they got a press conference on it. I put the link in the chat. The police is talking
The one
about
from yesterday?
how,
Yeah, he letting you know
what?
wasn't no gunshots. We got
Yeah.
body cams. Or it's
He
a
said
new one.
he said there was a dispute. Supposedly shots was fired. The suspect
Again,
supposedly dragged the
like,
girl in the house, and then that's when the police were called.
again, the call went in. They ain't find nobody in the house. They surrounded the house. Hey, where the body? Where the girl? Did they find the girl in the house? Was it the girl in the house?
Yeah, I didn't look at all of it. Somebody was saying that it was a press conference, so I just put the link in the chat.
That's the call they got. Because, see, now they got to justify why they come over there. You know what I'm saying? Why'd you come over there? I hope this nigga didn't just have Punk warrant. He wasn't on some I ain't going to jail on my birthday shit. This nigga better have some shit in that house to be doing all that. And what happened to niggas looking and see who at the door before they just open the door?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that? You just opening the door? And if the police are coming off of a shots fired, whether you know or not, if they're coming, they're not just coming just tapping on your door. They're coming thinking that somebody's armed, right?
Even the kids know, don't even open the door for nobody. You know what I mean? Well, why you opening the door like that?
And then his son is like, yeah, fuck APD and all of this and that. It's like, damn. The police.
They chased him because he ran. But, what sent them over there? I hear that.
Right.
But where's this individual did she already leave prior to? You know what I'm saying? Was there a gun found in the house that had just previously been fired? Is it GSR on him? They should check that. Did you guys go to the wrong house?
Yeah, where is that female at? I'm looking to see if anything else has been said, but
I don't believe nobody was found in the house.
No, they said it was two guys. Both of them ran out the back. One of them turned around and went back in, and Scooter, went and died. That's all they had.
So they would have that chain link fence, whatever they say punctured him. They should have that in custody too. They gonna cut that out. They gotta bag it.
Well, they said they calling GBI in for that.
Yeah, they gotta bag it.
yeah, and that I guess it was a chase, so the actual camera footage, body cam footage, should come out too as well.
It'll come out a couple days or so. So I guess I didn't know the brother personally. I don't know why they would be over there even tying my name in it. guess. But I pulled him up. You know, the brother has some decent numbers. I don't know if he was independent or not, but he was definitely putting his work in. Shit, out his top 10 is his low stream is a 4.5 million. He got a 29 million, a 8 million, another 6.1, 17, a 9.4, 15. Look like this album, Jug Queen,
Jug King.
Jug King. But that's back in 2017. Looked like that was the one that was really working for him. Overseas jugging, I guess that was his thing. He was a jug king. I say overseas, everything about a jug. Okay. Discography. Overseas dropped something this year, 2025. Fast Lane Jugging. 80s Baby, 2024. Trap List Hope Nigga Wasn't Lazy, 2024. Street Crazy, 2023. Zay Street, 2020. Trap Here, 2019. The Recipe, 2018. Triple Cross, 2018. Jug King did some great numbers for him, 2017. The Dream Team, 2016. He's been working. We 9 years in already. Free Bricks 2, 2015. Fast Lane Jugging, 2015. Married to the Streets, 2012. That's 13 years.
I feel like he fucked with Future a little bit.
Yeah,
So
he do.
that
That was his homie.
them niggas was always
Yeah,
hustling, and he
whole
fucked.
South.
And
Future
he
and
fucked.
Gucci.
Rich Homie
And
Quan, Future. That's the
Rollo.
whole.
And
And
Rollo was his dude. And Rock. Well, him and Rollo was good. Him and Rock.
Yeah, let me go listen to his top streaming song.
No,
Shit, maybe y'all might
he
know.
had some nice shit though.
You want
Yeah,
to
I don't.
listen to
Yeah,
it here or personally?
He was
no, I'm gonna
free
listen to it
band.
here. I mean, no, that's why I don't know why them niggas throwing my name. These niggas love to just throw my.
Correct.
This is Jug King.
Yeah, that
This is
Jug King. I
way
feel like
back from
he'll
2017. So let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, he dropped some shit. Latest release, Overseas Jugging. Let's see what this sound like. Like he got some music. His Spotify link up top. For those of y'all not familiar with him, and you just got familiar with him, and you want to check him out. To your playlist, check him out. He wasn't no slouch. He looked like he been working since 2012. Last 4 or 5 years, he been putting in his work. So I think this song, the last song dropped February 2025. We just talking about what might have happened, could have happened. I don't believe the call went in that shots fired in the home, young lady dragged into the home, police pull up, knock at the door, Scooter opens the door, him or whoever else was with him was in the house, open the door, sees the police, close the door, they try to hightail it up out of there, on foot. One of the individuals that was running with him might have stopped and doubled back. Scooter, from what it sounds like, was process of hitting the fence, might have punctured that main artery down in your leg, might have caused him to bleed out. There's no witnesses or anybody in the community saying they heard gunshots before law enforcement got there. And after law enforcement got there, if I gotta speculate, I think probably somewhere on young Scooter's phone, it's gonna be a conversation with him and a female. Probably a conversation, her upset, it was his birthday. Maybe he didn't want to be bothered with her, chill with her for the day. She might have insinuated, I bet that bitch over there, another female, he might have just went ahead along with it to just get her off his program. And I think from there it was a fake phone call made to law enforcement telling them the story of a female in there and shots fired, and that's what got him there. But I'm pretty sure in the days to come, we gonna know. We gonna know. They didn't say they found anything in the house, did they? They're not even saying that, right?
Nope.
They're not saying, well, search of the home, we found firearms or drugs. They not saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I believe this gonna lead back to somebody making a false phone call to the police. Could be wrong. We'll see.
Right. So I know the the Atlanta PD, they made a statement. Did you all? I don't think it gives any information outside of what we've heard so far, but they did make a statement this afternoon.
The statement was them saying he wasn't shot. That he punctured his leg or whatever. But somebody got it. You can play it.
All right, I'm gonna put it. You want to leave that up at the top? I'll just put it.
Nah, you can. It's been up there long enough.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna put the link up here. And Tink, if you're available to play that, please. Ping up and share the room, everybody. Ping up and share the room. If you have a pink ticket, make sure you smash join, okay? Become a part of the Big Beehive.
Somebody got the audio? Tink? Who got it?
Oh, Tink's on the phone.
Ebony, you don't know how to play audio?
Yeah, I got the kids, so I don't know what the background.
Where's it at? Is the link up top?
Yeah, it's up at the top.
I don't know. And Ebony, for the record, them kids be looking for you to get out their business. I don't want you watching them fucking with them all day.
No, I'm upstairs, but
Nosy ass mama.
Events this evening, the first being from the 200 block of William Nye Drive. In Zone 3, officers responded to a dispute with a weapon. It was advised in the call remarks that shots were fired and a female was dragged back into the location. Once officers arrived, they knocked on the door. A male opened the door and immediately shut the door on the officers. The officers then established a perimeter. During the process of establishing the perimeter, two males fled out of the rear of the house. One male returned back into the house. The other male jumped two fences as he was fleeing. When officers located him on the other side of the fence, he appeared to have suffered an injury to his leg. Officers rendered aid, and he was transported to Gray Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. That male is going to be a 39-year-old male out of Atlanta. Just to be very clear, the injury that was sustained was not via the officers on scene. It was when the male was fleeing. Can we confirm that it's no rapper that goes by the 39-year-old male? We cannot at this point. That's a function of the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office once they notify the next of kin. So we're premature on that. Events.
Yeah, so you're right. You said what?
I don't know what the procedure on stopping that particular artery. It didn't sound like he made it to the hospital. He died at the hospital.
Right. I didn't know if he, because they're gonna have to automatically transport him to the hospital to pronounce anything. But for that you can only really apply direct pressure. Pressure with a clean, sterile type, something as clean as you can get.
Hold on. Mm-hmm. They will pronounce your motherfucking ass dead on that sidewalk in a minute.
Yeah.
So I'm saying he wasn't dead right there. I'm pretty sure he was in pain, probably fucked his leg up, he bleeding out. Might have broke the motherfucker, whatever. They call the paramedics. Paramedics come. Paramedics, the report is going to let us know if he was coherent or not, if he was still alive, if he was woke, if he had passed out, if he had a heartbeat, a pulse rate.
That would be the autopsy report, huh, Wack?
Yeah, it's going to have to show that. It's so, you know what I'm saying? Because if they can say we lost pulse in transport and pronounced dead or whatever, but it's going to show that. The world was going crazy talking about gunshots, so we got to make sure that didn't happen. So I would hope the family ordered their own private autopsy report to make sure there isn't a bullet hole. Let's make sure that he wasn't tased, and which led to heart attack. Because they're saying pretty much when they got to the other side of the second fence, he was down.
So he could have got tased on the fence, and then he could have went down on the fence, huh?
Yeah, they're saying when they walked up on him, he was already, when they caught contact with him, he was already down from the actual wound or the fence, whatever happened on the fence. So he said, let's be clear, that happened from that. But yes, if you were the family, I would definitely say get a second opinion on that autopsy, because you want to know for sure. You definitely want to know for sure that that's what that is. So why? I guess what, just fake news? It was just put out there that he got shot, because I know that was like the first thing I heard. It was like the Atlanta PD pretty much shot and killed the scooter guy. So that was just somebody just, I guess, putting fake news out there.
Yeah, I mean, they get to talking about the police killed him.
So what actually happening? Because I saw some articles saying that, well, people commenting saying that they want the police cam to show what actually happened.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. They need to show that. I'm pretty sure they're gonna show it. They gotta show it.
Especially if it's in their favor, they'll release.
And that's why they're so confident about making that statement. That's why they're so confident.
This is some crazy shit R&B just sent me. What the hell? This woman crazy.
Typically, how long do they take to release that type of stuff? Wouldn't that, if it was in their favor, they're going to release it like...
They're going to do all the reports. All that.
So does anybody know this scooter?
Johnny might know him.
Young Scooter.
Johnny should know him. Where's she at?
All right.
Yeah, what up, Johnny?
He's from Walterboro, South Carolina.
Where the fuck is Johnny shit? She know all of them.
I'm right here.
What part of what's going, Scooter? I'm pretty sure you know the nigga. You know Scooter?
Man, I'm in Savannah, man.
I want to say
down here, man.
Hold on, bro. Listen. You might know of him. Janisha really been in Atlanta, so she be known. I'm not familiar with him. We just played his music. Looked like he done put a lot of work in over the last 13 years. He just dropped something in February. Looked like he got a pretty popular song, Jug something, back in 17.
Jug King, nigga.
And Future, he fucked with Future hard. And
your grandmama's a nigga, you bitch ass nigga. You better watch how you talk.
Yeah, watch your mouth when you come off the mic up in
here.
here.
The crazy part about it, bro, this real shit. Everybody know me. I'm being very respectful with this shit. But you keep fucking with me, I can get disrespectful with this shit. You weird ass niggas. When a nigga being respectful with something, we handling a death right in a respectful way. Don't bring that negative energy in here, because as soon as I go there, you niggas want to go on the internet and cry and all. Wack always say, nah, you bitch ass niggas be coming in there gaslight. You niggas didn't have no daddy. Dope fiend mama ass type niggas. You weird ass niggas that nigga didn't have no fucking raising or no fucking real home teaching. We in here handling this shit in a respectful way, right? Because we learned what happens when we handle it in a disrespectful way, in a trolling way. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't bring your bitch ass in here because you probably don't know the man. You ain't probably mentioned the man name in 20 years. Now all of a sudden, you want to be heard. Go over there and figure out when your kids washed their ass last, nigga. Because you ain't seen them in 8 months. Nigga handling this death row in a respectful way. Janisha, you witness. You witness how we used to do shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So niggas is we didn't post this link, we didn't play this music, we just playing with the police saying, we just assessing what we hearing. I really think by the way it sound, I think somebody made a false police call on the nigga because there wasn't no girl in the house and ain't nobody said they heard no gunshots.
Yeah, somebody did make a fake call on him.
Yeah, see, that's what
Trying
I
to figure
said.
out what's going on.
Yeah, I called that. I said, it sounded to me like it's his birthday. Chick probably called in and texting, and he probably done told her, hey, I'm doing what I'm doing. I ain't fucking with you today. You probably got that bitch whoopty whoop, and he probably like, well, maybe I do. And she goes, makes a call, talking about the female in the house, hostage, gunshots. Police come up, show up thick, knock on the door. Nigga answered the door, not expecting to see police, seen the police, probably thinking about what he really got in the house, oblivious to this fake call about this fake hostage, slammed the door and on. It's a race from there. Hit a gate. Looked like he might have came down on it, punctured his motherfucking leg, that main artery. Looked like he might have bled out. That's just what I see. And his cell phone gonna lead back to who that call come
P-Funk,
from.
you had a lot to say when my people got killed, though.
Who is your people? Who is that?
Hey.
Yo.
Who?
This good morning, nigga. Hey, watch your mouth and have the conversation.
Who is your people?
Pop.
Who? Who the fuck is Pop?
Lil Pop, the nigga, Quando Rondo?
Yeah.
First of all, only thing I said back then was they said it was a bad drug deal, you weird ass nigga. That's all we said.
Nah.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
That's a
Hey,
fact.
we know what's going on. I'm
That's
just telling you, you had a lot to say, my nigga.
Hey, check this out. Your mama's a bitch. Now I said that. Now get the fuck down. You got niggas like that.
Little Pop. And fuck your mama, bro.
Trying to get his little 10 seconds
Fuck him, he died slow. In front of your homeboy.
You did that to yourself, dummy.
Fuck that dead nigga.
Coming here talking about Lil Pop, nigga. All we thought was a bad drug deal, nigga. We thought they was coming for Quando, nigga. So ain't nobody say nothing about. I don't even know that nigga. Being real.
Wack. Shit, I don't know that
nigga. We don't
nigga
even
either.
get disrespectful no more. Like they be like we being real humble with you weirdos, man. We can get extra disrespectful with you if you want.
But the crazy part about it though, Beast, them niggas don't even be knowing them people. They just be talking, bro.
Talking about my homie. That nigga don't know you. But back to Scooter though, Hammer. So did you actually like know him or is there anybody?
I know him. He was
I told you Johnny should know him.
He was born in South Carolina, but he really was raised in Atlanta. So he claimed the East Side. He claimed Zone 6. He ran with Future and all that.
Johnny, listen. Okay, you got a certain standard to uphold. Carry your ass in there and brush your teeth, hit you with Listerine, then come on back off, Mike.
I
She
did.
didn't even wash her face.
What the fuck you got going on?
Y'all sound crazy as fuck.
Not the fuck too much, okay?
I'm relaxing. I'm laying in the bed.
Oh, okay.
All right, sit up. Just up, Mike. Sit up, boo. Just sit up.
It's 4:45 and
you heard her choke up like I got it. She like choke. I was like, what
I figured you would know. So let me ask you a question. Was he as popular as Trub was? Or they was pretty much on the same level with their music?
I think they was on the same level. No, I think he was probably when he was in his, when it was his era. I think he kind of did a little bit,
that 2017,
had a little bit more
15,
impact.
18. Gotcha.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
I remember the name, but I can't. I remember hearing the name. I can't front. I remember hearing the name. Never met him. I don't know him. Never been around him.
Yeah, but I didn't really know him. Like I knew him through Trouble because they was all cool and shit. But
Gotcha.
he I do know that they released it and said that he died and it was involving the police. But I mean, whoever put that out, that's what everybody, because that's what his friends and shit was saying
Yeah,
too.
he
Like,
capped. Anyway, I mean, there's been some gunshots fired. We didn't know that. That
yeah,
shit.
it wasn't no gunshots involved. I don't know exactly what it was. I don't know. Maybe they'll release the body cam, but they did say that it was like some type of foul play. I don't know. I don't
So
know.
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
that's
he
what I'm
said.
saying.
female needs to be.
I don't know. Once he took off
If she
running,
made a fake ass phone
I'm
call,
telling you, bro. I'm telling y'all, watch.
yeah,
It's
they
gonna
need
be
to get her
all.
Was
ass.
It's
he
gonna be
really?
easy to track down because they got the recording the car that went into the
it
police,
was a
and, and,
female too.
and it's gonna be some back and forth on his phone. I'm telling you, watch.
Was
It
he?
ain't gonna, huh?
Was he really running from the police though?
Hell
He
yeah! They say
did
he hit two
run.
gates.
The police in Atlanta, it be the black cops. They don't even be the
Oh,
white cops.
trust
The
me, I
black,
And
know.
they
I know.
said it
I
was
live out
two
here.
people that ran from him.
the
Where's
black
that?
cops be
Did
on
that other
bullshit.
guy get caught? Did he get? They
Mm-mm. And the
there was two
girl,
people, right? They in the
and
articles I read.
yeah, and then it was never a girl. The girl was
No,
never there.
yeah, but the
This
guy,
is
there was like
why,
two guys they're saying that
yo,
ran.
this
Yeah.
is why. This is why when they said wasn't no grill in the house, I'm like, that was a fake call. Somebody called, sent them over there.
And they did say it
Yeah.
was like a DV, a domestic dispute. So that's definitely
It was a
between
lie. Because they don't
Lie.
play about that shit up
and
there.
gunshots
Well, anywhere.
fired.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
a
in
lie.
Atlanta? Oh
They
yeah,
said
yeah,
he
yeah.
had
So
they said he had her hostage in the house.
Yeah, that
then
was.
they
What?
say he opens the
He
door, closes
dragged
it in
her.
their face, and
Yeah.
then
You gotta
what just
remember, he's oblivious to the fake call.
He panicked.
didn't look through the peephole or nothing. But yeah, I get it. He's
He's
oblivious.
oblivious to the fake call. Nigga probably feeling good. It's my birthday, nigga. We finna get there. We gonna roll
Oh,
over
he's
here.
thinking it's people pulling up for his function or some shit.
Or he could have been expecting
Knocking.
somebody.
Yeah, like knocking on
Yeah.
the door, pulling up, like, yeah, okay. Damn,
Then she
nigga.
called. She said he beat her up. She had a girl outside, beat the girl up, dragged her back in the house.
Yeah, but that's all on the phone. There's no witnesses. The neighbors
Right.
around. Nobody. Yeah.
Mm-mm. They just acted off a fucking anonymous call. That's so crazy.
Well, you can't. Nah, that ain't crazy. Cause what if a
At all.
motherfucker in their
Yeah.
hostage?
Yeah, I
What's
guess.
crazy is the motherfucker that made the call.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that
weird.
911 call is coming out for sure. We've
That's
heard it
crazy.
plenty of times where they be
He was so
putting those
mad.
calls
Like,
out.
Y'all gonna know the voice. Somebody out there is gonna know that female's voice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Damn.
Wasn't a case when that little girl? I don't know if you remember this. Ebony was like back in when the pandemic hit. The little 8-year-old girl was hit during the strike because a police officer murdered somebody because he was sleeping in the Wendy's parking lot and somebody called on him. He didn't do anything, but they shot him dead.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember about the little girl, but I remember the guy that was asleep for sure.
Yeah, the little girl was I guess when they blocked off all that stuff, the little girl, it was the 4th of July. She was riding the car in the backseat of her mom car, and all of a sudden, I guess shots was fired and she was hit, and she ended up dying.
But what that got to do with this? What you talking about? Like,
well, I was just saying with Atlanta police officers where they actually shot like an innocent bystander, and I don't even know what happened with that situation where
Yeah,
you was
but
sleeping
what
up.
I'm saying, that ain't got no shots was fired.
yeah, as we know of now, as far as
I thought they shot Scooter.
No, ain't no
No.
shots was fired. Looked like he bled out, hitting gates, and that gate might have punctured that big ass artery we got in our leg. You will bleed the fuck out.
Yeah, the femoral artery. But this is the thing, Faith. That was what was put out there for whatever reason. I don't know, because I seen
Once
that
the
too.
niggas say
But
it, they just run with it.
exactly. But
so I never seen that they said they shot him.
No,
I
that's the
just
first thing that
seen.
came out.
Oh, I
yeah,
never saw
initially.
that.
Yeah, first thing hit, niggas, oh, they shot Scooter and killed him on his birthday. Police killed him.
Yep.
They saying they ain't touched him. Ain't no tase, no billy club, no wrestling. By the time they got over the second fence, he was down. Leg was hurt. Whatever. Got transported to the hospital. Paramedics and died at the hospital.
Mm-hmm. And like Wack was saying earlier, with all that adrenaline running, the blood pumping, your pulse is up, all that stuff, like you're gonna bleed out even faster.
Come now, man. That artery's a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
He probably was high as fuck.
And they have a deep one. They have a femoral artery, and then they have a deep. So we don't even know if it hit the deep. Like boy. But yeah, that's what they're saying. And then they saying that they applied. They you said what?
The femoral artery is a deep artery. And the arteries.
Well, they have if you
Arteries
look
send
in
blood
Wax.
Arteries send blood to your muscles, and veins send it back to your heart. So if his heart pumping fast, it's sending it right outside of his body if it was puncturing the artery.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
you
facts.
puncture. That's what I'm saying. That's why you'll bleed out that motherfucker quick.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Especially if you're running, your adrenaline is going. So now it's really.
He definitely punctured the artery, but they just waiting to see if it was anything else happened. Like if he was tased. Like I don't know if that was Beast said he was tased or if they did something to him while he was jumping the
I was
fence
saying they
that
need
threw him off.
to rule all that out. That's why you want to get your own private person outside of them. You know what I'm saying? Rule all that out. You know what I mean? But whoever that girl is, if someone made that fake call, they going to jail.
She definitely is. They know who he. Well,
So
like people that know
does
him know who she was.
does that fall on her? Anything after that,
Yeah,
or
fall
is
on her.
it
You
okay?
motherfucking right.
Yes,
Right.
she
Because
made a
of her,
false.
first of all, you made a false call that led them over there. They never go over there. Not only is she going to jail, the family gonna sue her. If she ever gets something, they taking it.
Okay. So criminally, it falls on her too, and then the family can sue her civilly. So
hell yeah.
Not just a charge for a false call. No, for
Hell yeah,
everything that happened due to that false
she
call.
the reason why that nigga not alive right now. If nobody was caught over there, shit, he would have been cooling for his birthday.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
And he a good dude too. He ain't even like that. That's what's so crazy. Like as far as with the females and stuff like that, like that's just.
Yeah, his son has spoke on him, saying how good of a dude he was, and
Yeah,
he was his
nobody ain't
best
gonna say
friend,
no
and how
fucked up
he's
shit.
gonna take care of his little sister and brother, but f the APD. So
Mm-hmm.
his son has he posts that today. His son seems like he has some type of, I guess from them just showing up. Period. So I don't know what the inside details are, or the more intricate details, but I know his son is saying like he has some type of.
They still don't know, so he grieving. His dad died.
But
Speculating,
he
they just
started
feel
it
like,
off. Like,
they feel
Gotta
like
go
they
for
was
them
involved
false
some type of
reports.
way.
mm-hmm.
Like they feel like I don't know if they was
If they
just too
never showed
aggressive.
up, but
Yeah, like
yeah.
just period that too, and then just him jumping the fence like what led him up to that. They be having tasers out,
But them
all type of
showing
shit.
up, if it was that, Janisha, which I know but them showing up is protocol. You can't just filter
Yeah,
out which calls you're gonna show up to and which ones you're
yeah,
not.
it
Like
is
if
protocol.
Oh yeah,
if a
this
call.
is Andrew, some dude named Andrew Finch. FINCA. Somebody might his case. This shit is called swatting.
Yeah.
And it's called swatting. And it's in a well-known case involving the swatting incident where a man, Andrew Finch, was shot and killed by police after a false report and led to death after they were sent to his home.
That's that shit they be doing to them streamers.
Yep, that's where they got
Yeah, them
popular at.
video game dudes go through that all the time.
Yeah, they
What you mean?
they be calling the police and being like, "Oh, this person got a person kidnapped in their house or some shit," and then the FBI will bust it in their house with the SWAT team and all that while they on stream.
And they be on stream like, damn, I think I got swatted. Like you could hear, yeah.
And then I've seen a couple of the motherfuckers bust
That's
in
a
the niggas'
felony.
room.
That's a felony. You can't.
Yeah, no, it's definitely illegal. When they find out who it is, the motherfuckers be getting locked up.
And he died in the
I know you
hospital.
not talking about no
He
felonies,
died.
Cam.
He died.
Yeah, he died. Oh yeah. So I was saying, Scooter died in the hospital too. He was alive. He died. He didn't make it out of surgery.
Lost a lot of blood.
Oh, so
Yeah.
he did make it into like them trying
Yeah, he
to
was
save him
alive.
through surgery. Okay.
At Grady, but Grady, that's the same
So they
hospital that
rendered
fucked up
all
they people.
they rendered okay, so they showed up to the house, you know, I guess allegedly right now off of a false call, which they're supposed to do, and then once they, I guess, came upon him, they rendered emergency care, got him transferred to the hospital, got him into the surgery, and